Because
Oh, sorry, for this one?
no, because I started the show.
Oh, you want to start the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Can start the video.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Go ahead. Yes.
Thank you.
The man known to history as Frederick Douglass is understood to have been born at some point in either 1817 or 1818 on Home Hill Farm, part of the larger Y plantation in Talbot County in Maryland. He was born into slavery, and his exact date of birth is unclear, with Douglass stating later in life that he couldn't be sure what age he was. He celebrated it as though it was the 14th of February, 1818, St. Valentine's Day, as he did recall that his mother referred to him as Little Valentine. His surname in his early years was Bailey. Douglass was the surname he adopted as a freeman in his early adult years. Frederick's mother was Harriet Bailey, an enslaved African-American woman. She was born in 1792 and gave birth to 7 children between 1813 and 1825. She was often hired out to other farms in the Talbot County area, but sometimes walked 12 miles to visit her children at night. Frederick later claimed that he never saw his mother in daylight, and she died in 1826 when Frederick was only around 8 years old. Frederick knew that his father was a white man, but he didn't know his exact identity. It was rumored that his father was Aaron Anthony, the owner of many of the slaves at Home Hill Farm. He was around 50 years of age around the time that Frederick was born. Frederick remembered Anthony as a brutal man, recalling an incident from the age of 6 when he saw his 15-year-old Aunt Hester being brutally whipped after resisting Anthony's advances. If Anthony was his father, then Frederick was almost certainly born as a result of sexual violence. Frederick was born in a period of transition in the history of slavery, both in the United States and the Western world more generally. The 18th century was the peak of the brutality of the transatlantic slave trade, and yet the final decades of it had also witnessed the rise of a strong abolitionist movement in both Britain and in the United States. By the time Frederick was born, several of the more northerly states in the US, such as Pennsylvania and Massachusetts, had become free states, states where slavery was prohibited. New York had agreed to do so by 1827. Furthermore, the British first banned the slave trade in 1807, and then the institution of slavery altogether in 1833, with the Royal Navy moving to begin imposing the new laws on the world's oceans. In the US, however, the economy of the southern states, Maryland included, was based to a great extent around the cultivation of cotton and tobacco, and to a huge extent on plantations run by slave labor. Consequently, even as more and more countries in Europe moved to prohibit slavery, along with an increasing number of free northern states in the US, states like Virginia, the Carolinas, Georgia, and Alabama made it clear that they were opposed to ending the ban. This was the political context of slavery Frederick grew up within. Frederick grew up in the cabin of his grandparents, Isaac and Betsy Bailey, until he was around 6 years of age. At that time, Frederick went to live in the Anthony house near the main house at Y. Although several of his siblings and cousins were among the slaves at Y, Frederick's closest companion in his younger years was Daniel Lloyd, the son of Edward Lloyd, the owner of the Y plantation. Unlike his friend Daniel, Frederick did not receive any schooling at Y, but he was an intelligent child with an excellent memory. Unfortunately, many of his earliest memories were of William Sevier and Orson Gore, the two head overseers of the farm, carrying out beatings of the slaves there. Aside from Daniel Lloyd, young Frederick recalled being treated favorably by Lucretia Auld, the wife of Thomas Auld. She was the daughter of Aaron Anthony, and so was quite possibly Frederick's half-sister. It was through her interventions that Frederick was sent to Baltimore in 1826, around the time his mother died. There, he entered the service of Lucretia's brother-in-law, Hugh Auld, and his wife, Sophia, the idea being that Frederick would provide companionship to Hugh's young son, Tommy. At the time, Baltimore was a city of 80,000 people, of which 14,000 were freed slaves, the largest concentration of free black people in the country, and Frederick's arrival here was a revelation in terms of how those African Americans who had obtained their freedom lived so much better off than slaves. Sophia Auld also behaved more like a mother towards him here, and it was she who taught him to read.
The one that's playing?
In October 1827, when Aaron Anthony died back on the Y plantation, there was a possibility that Frederick would be sold or moved elsewhere, but the Aulds managed it so he was able to remain with them in Baltimore. Hugh and Sophia were happy to have Frederick back, though Frederick soon learned
switch to
that
the Zoom
Hugh
and we can,
Auld was
cut-
less
we can cut
enamored
it?
of the idea of
Or we'd have to-
slaves
we have
being
no way to
allowed to
see
learn to read than his wife was. Thereafter, he continued to educate himself in secret, smuggling newspapers or whatever reading material he could find into his sleeping quarters. One day, in 1830, he obtained a second-hand copy of The Columbian Orator, written by Caleb Bingham. The book included extracts of speeches from the ancient Athenian and Roman orators Demosthenes and Cicero, along with more recent political figures such as George Washington and Napoleon Bonaparte. The book not only cultivated some of the ideas Frederick already had in his mind about the master-slave.
What are we doing?
There's no way to get the Zoom. So let me work with it while you speak your
Zoom
piece.
is right here.
Yeah. Speak your piece. I'm gonna set up the Zoom real quick. Yeah. You wanna talk a little bit?
Yo, we back. It's all Beth. Let the truth be told, we have some technical difficulties with our video of Frederick Douglass. He was the first person to start the civil rights movement back in the day, so he's the father of the civil rights movement. He's the first one that went up on the floor of Congress and fight for equal rights for black people in America during that time. We're gonna go back to his.
Was then hired out to William Freeland, a man who adopted a more lenient attitude towards his slaves. During this time, Frederick and several other slaves planned an ambitious escape in April 1836, but the group's plan was betrayed and they were rounded up and sent off to prison in the town of Easton. There, a minor miracle happened. As he sat in prison anticipating that he would now be sold to work in one of the plantations in the more southerly states, Thomas Auld came and informed him that he was sending Frederick back to Baltimore to live with Hugh and Sophia to learn a trade with the promise of freedom on his 25th birthday with good behavior. In Baltimore, Frederick was sent to the shipyards where he trained as an apprentice caulker. Here, he began to socialize with Baltimore's free black community, and it was also during this time that he first met Anna Murray, a free black woman about 5 years older than him who worked as a servant at the postmaster's house. The two fell in love and agreed to marry. In May 1838, Frederick managed to come to an agreement with Hugh Auld, allowing him to take his own lodgings and keep any wages above $3 per week. This new arrangement lasted until August 1838. At that juncture, Hugh Auld accused Frederick of attempting to escape. Fearing that he might be sold and split up from Anna, Frederick decided that he would actually try to elope. On the 3rd of September 1838, dressed as a sailor and carrying official documentation from a retired sailor friend, Frederick took a train from Baltimore heading north. When he arrived in Philadelphia in Pennsylvania, he stepped onto free soil for the first time. From there, he took another train north and eventually reached New York. At 20 years of age, he was free, but on his own. After adopting the name Frederick Johnson, he sent a letter to Anna in Baltimore asking her to come to New York. On the 15th of September, 3 days after her arrival, the two were married. Acting on advice, Anna and Frederick quickly left New York for New Bedford, Massachusetts, where they called on Nathan and Mary Johnson. When Nathan Johnson advised the new arrivals to choose a new surname, as there were already a dozen fugitive slaves named Johnson, Frederick asked his host what name he should adopt. Having just read Walter Scott's The Lady of the Lake, Johnson suggested the name of the Scottish clan Douglas, to which Frederick added an extra S for distinctiveness. Thus was born the famous name of Frederick Douglass. The Douglasses settled in New Bedford for the next few years. Frederick attempted to find a job as a caulker, but was turned down when the white caulkers threatened to walk out if he was hired. As a result, for the next 3 years, he made a living working small jobs. During this time, Anna gave birth to their daughter Rosetta in June 1839 and a son named Lewis in October 1840. Douglas also became a leading figure at the African Methodist Episcopal Zion Church during this time, where he preached to a community of fugitive and freed slaves. He began reading The Liberator, an abolitionist newspaper published on a weekly basis by William Lloyd Garrison, a prominent promoter of the abolition of slavery in the whole of the United States, and when Garrison visited New Bedford in April 1839, Douglas pledged himself to the abolitionist cause. Thereafter, the cause of abolitionism inspired his sermons in church, and in August 1841, he spoke for the first time to white abolitionists, including Garrison, at a convention in Nantucket, where he moved the audience by vividly describing his experiences as a slave. Following this performance, Douglas traveled throughout New England on the abolitionist speaking circuit. After a 3-month trial period, in early 1842, he was hired by the American Anti-Slavery Society as a full-time lecturer. Over the next few years, as he traveled from town to town across the northern states, he would build a reputation as one of the most powerful speakers for the abolitionist cause. From July to December 1843, Douglas joined several leading abolitionists in the 100 Conventions campaign, aiming to reach between 3 and 500,000 people by speaking at 100 meetings across the northern states. Douglas was a strong supporter of Garrison's position that the U.S. Constitution needed to be changed to alter the status of slavery on a federal level. They were opposed by political moderates from New York who founded the Liberty Party, a political party that intended to advance the cause of abolitionism through more gradual means. Douglas was present at the 1843 Colored Convention in Buffalo, New York, where Henry Highland Garnet made an impassioned speech urging resistance to slavery by force. Douglas rejected Garnet's advocacy for insurrection as irresponsible and unrealistic, remaining faithful to the Garrisonian doctrine of non-resistance. But only a few weeks later, Douglas and his fellow speakers.
Oh, turned it off.
Oh, my bad. I thought you wanted to talk to Zoom.
Yeah, but put him in. Where's his face at?
Were beaten by a mob in Pendleton, Indiana, which damaged his right hand permanently. Following the incident, Douglas began to turn away from non-resistance, and his attachment to Garrison's rigorous orthodoxy started to wane. While Douglas was on his speaking tours, Anna had 2 more children, Frederick Jr. in March 1842 and Charles in October 1844. Following the...
Where did he go? Where did he go?
You should go click the orange button.
Where?
In the center.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, brother. How you feeling?
All right.
Blessing.
Yeah, we was just doing a show, we was doing a thing on Frederick Douglass, and the leader of the person that actually started the civil rights movement back in the day. And you got, so that's what we was doing. Yeah.
That's heavy.
So we got my boy Don Ringo in the house.
Oh my boy, way over here. You know, I'm gonna switch places. Let's do this. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm fantastic. Actually.
Yeah. So we just doing a show on Frederick Douglass and the father of the civil rights movement before Martin Luther King. So we was just going to his background, how he became a free slave, and then he ended up starting the movement with the abolitionists back in when he became a free slave, and then he ended up going on Congress fighting for our rights for black people in America. So we do a show every month on our black people that has contributed to our culture. So we do we do the men, and then we do the following show we do the women, so we go back and forth. So that's what we be doing. So yeah, so introduce yourself and let the world know who you are and how you got into the...
Donato Geppetto, the spokesman of the ghetto. Hello, Fillmore's on. You dig, man, from Greenville, Mississippi to East St. Louis to San Francisco, man. It's biblical.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so tell us how you got into the industry and everything.
So I started writing when I was like 8 or 9, man, and just staying to get low players, man. My cousin was good friends with the fallen soldier Cool Nut. you know, my cousins. So, man, I used to see them when I was coming up, going to Lakeview from Fillmore and hooking up with our people, man. And, you know, back in the days, man, San Francisco was a rich, I mean, not just San Francisco, but Fillmore in particular was a rich community. And then when I went to the Bayview and I went to Lakeview, I said, hold on, it's just like Fillmore, but it's more blacks. I'm like, man, it just was a rich culture, and we don't see that anymore. So I'm definitely like, I'm glad you guys got this so we could speak on that, the future and the past, man, because we had a rich history, man, in the city at one point, and it was great living there, man, at one point. From like now, it's crazy.
Yeah, seeing that shift happen has been wild, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like
As we move forward in history, things are getting even crazier at a faster rate. Miss Mo D, what's up?
She got to turn on her mic.
Yeah, I think she
Got,
muted.
you're muted. She's muted. Well, we got my sister in the house. Mo, you there?
Oh, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, how
So
y'all
introduce yourself. We got
Timing.
we got a full house. We got Don Rigo in the house. We got Prince Dean in the house. We got Mo D in the house. So we was doing a show on Frederick Douglass, the father of the Civil Rights Movement. So we was just talking about was how the our black people has contributed to our culture. So I don't know if you know about it. So introduce yourself first and let us know, everybody know who you are and everything.
I'm Mo D from Brookhaven, Mississippi, a singer, songwriter, performing artist for the entertainment.
What else? You got what else? You gotta let us know what you're doing.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Didn't you just drop a project?
Yeah, tell us about your music and tell about
Yes,
your
I have
project.
just finished up my second album called Unstoppable. It's on all major platforms, YouTube, Pandora, under Web Entertainment Mo D.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I got my songs, some of my songs on Too Hot Radio Party app as well too.
Yeah.
And we're trying to shoot a video sometime next month.
Oh, you're working.
Yes. And then I'm trying to do design my own like shoes and stuff like that. And I'm still working on it. But I design my own shoes. I'm trying to do my glasses and hats and stuff like that to get my brand, up and going. So.
Oh yeah. Merch is always necessary.
Yeah, she does all my graphics. She's a graphic designer too. She left that part out too. She does all my graphics. So all the graphics that you see in the background, she does. So she also is a songwriter, a MC, a rapper. She's on my my mixtape, Global Takeover. So another evidence of a woman contribute to our culture. So when you talk about our women, you got to give them our roses because they was a major factor in the beginning of rap music. It was rap music before it was hip hop.
It's
You know what I'm
interesting going back to Frederick Douglass. He's my great, I forget how many greats, but I'm related to him. He's my uncle on my dad's side. I have to ask my dad how many greats he is. But with Frederick Douglass, we talked about it on previous episodes. The original rappers were the preachers from the enslaved times because they were the only ones allowed to read, and so that way they could spread the Bible throughout the masses and help the enslaved people be more submissive towards that way of thinking or that way of life at the time. But with Frederick Douglass in particular, it's crazy because he was born only about 15 years after the Haitian Rebellion. And the Haitian Rebellion, as some of us may or may not know, that's the most successful rebellion by enslaved people in the Western Hemisphere. So Frederick Douglass came 15 years after that, and so that's what, that's the news of the day. And I think that idea, having been set in stone just a decade and a half before his being birthed, I think that helped him become who we know him all to be now, hundreds of years later.
But you notice that's what started rap music. That's what started hip hop. Our history, our struggle. That's what we was talking about in the beginning. It wasn't hip to the hop to the hippity hop. It wasn't can't touch this. It wasn't whoop, there it is. It was none of that. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about our struggle, our pain, where was going. That was the civil rights movement. The civil rights movement is what started our art form, which was rap. So we got it confused. You had a rap first. You didn't hip hop first. You rap first. So I'm trying to get it confused. I'm trying to figure out how y'all got it confused. How hip hop didn't start nothing. Rap started it all. You had a flow. The Last Poets, Ray Trap Brown, James Brown. That's what started our art form, which was rap. You understand? So I'm confused.
It's interesting because it's all around us, right? Even locally, like he was saying, like in the Fillmore, how it's not only historically black, but it's super black to this day. But the circumstances have
The
changed.
West Coast Harlem, man, it used to be.
Yeah. It's
Come on, man.
it's everywhere, and then it's very apparent to see the progress and how things have changed. Some mostly I'm not gonna say mostly for the worse, but some for the better, some for the worse. You know what I mean? And I've only been in New York once myself, but I've met hella people from New York around the way. They always seem to be interesting characters. I appreciate that.
Wasn't criminal minded rap? Wasn't poetry rap?
I mean, it's all
Wasn't the message rap? Okay. Now you listen to all the music that ever happened after Rappers Delight. Rappers Delight started hip hop. You want to talk about how the music changed. The music changed when hip to the hop to the hippity hop. And that's hip hop. But that's not how it started out. It didn't start out with hip to the hop. Nobody was saying that. Ain't nobody saying that whack ass shit. Hip to the hop. Ain't nobody was saying that in the beginning. They made money. They sold us out. They sold us our art form and made hip hop. Now you can say anything, dress anywhere. Look how you look now. You sold out our art form. You sold out our history. You sold out our civil rights movement. You sold out Frederick Douglass, because Frederick Douglass started this whole movement before Martin Luther King. You understand? He was the first one. He's the father of the civil rights movement.
I mean, if we're gonna
And his rap. He rapped. He went up in the Congress and rap. He didn't do hip hop. He went up there and rap. Okay? Hello. He went up there and rap. He ain't did no hip hop to the hip hop. He ain't do that. He went up there and rap. Man, I want my freedom now. I want equal rights for my people now. We've been enslaved. We done came over here. We came over here on slave ships, worked for free, got whipped, got raped, got sold like cargo.
I mean, if
That's what we rapped about in the beginning. Criminal minded. You understand me? Poetry. You understand me? The message, okay? That was our music, okay? You changed that shit. You sold out.
if you're conspiracy
You
minded,
sold out our art form. You sold out Frederick Douglass. You sold out Harriet Tubman. You sold out all our soldiers and made hip hop. And you sold us out.
if you're conspiracy minded, the hard lefts and hard rights in the genre were orchestrated by outside parties. Because I mean, when something works and something and something is going in one steady direction, it's not going to make a hard left or hard right without an outside force making that happen. And to me, it just seems like, to your credit, the hippity hoppity came out of nowhere. But then also, so did we're going to glorify nothing but violence and do everything we can to take down particular.
But that's rap,
neighborhoods.
though.
But what I'm saying is, for it to happen, it had to have been influenced from the outside.
Well,
Well, it didn't have to.
Yeah, but
it's conspiracy
hey, they
minded.
rapped. They didn't do hip hop. They rapped. Listen to that music. That wasn't hip hop. That was rap music.
But how the message was coming across.
It
some would
was
say.
rap. They was talking about the hood. You
They
didn't like
were.
what they said.
And nobody was really talking about the hood before
You're right.
them on the
Right.
mainstream level.
But they was talking about, you didn't like what they had to say. You didn't like how they was talking about killing each other. But they was rapping, not hip hop.
Actually, I would say the opposite. We loved how they liked how they were talking about how they would kill each other. For whatever reason,
That's
that goes
not what
off in America.
That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the art form. I'm talking about what they was talking about was rap.
Yeah.
It wasn't hip hop, is what I'm saying.
Suddenly, we're getting mainstream artists that are glorifying the killing of people who look just like them. That wasn't mainstream like that before NWA, not like that. Because as A.O. Lyrical in the last episode, he pointed out, like, the music industry as a whole is not a huge fan of the West Coast. They don't ride with it
Man,
all.
not at all, man. You dig? And especially that art form we be spitting this shit and coming with, man. We unique around this bay, man. You feel me? We can do the live band, or we can switch it up and do some jazz and mix that with it. Man, we different. Just like you see Little Russell doing his thing from the backyard. You feel me? He bringing that rap back. You dig?
Mm-hmm. But that's what gets copied. That's people will see that and they'll try it in other places, and then won't give credit to where, hey, come on now, that lack of credit is it's a motherfucker. And I think that's what OMF is talking on. Like, all right, if you're gonna take something and change it up, give credit where credit is due. That's all. That's all. And it's just,
respect the elders. Respect the foundation.
yeah, but a lot of people they lack the knowledge of what the foundation is, as a matter of fact. And even OMF and I go back and forth with the whole who should be considered founding fathers of what. Because if we're going to consider Frederick Douglass a founding father of the civil rights movement, I'd say we'd have to go even farther back than that. Because like I said, he was born only 15 years after the Haitian Rebellion. The reason why the United States didn't give up slavery for as long as they did is because they were getting ideas from what was going on down there, a little island in the Caribbean. All of a sudden, everybody that looks of a certain hue is getting murdered for how they've been treating these people systematically for a very long time. The U.S. didn't want that idea to spread, so that's why, hey, you know what? We're gonna keep all the news suppressed and then keep these folks living how they're living for at least the foreseeable future. But then folks like Frederick Douglass come around. Once you plant that idea, it's hard. You can't let that go. You can't let that
Plant
go.
that seed, you know.
Mhm.
Planted that seed.
That's all it takes. From Fillmore to Haiti to where we're at everywhere. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is just show somebody that something's possible. A lot of times people, they limit themselves once they see something's possible. Oh shit, I'm from Fillmore, I can do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're doing our best.
We rapping. We rapping, right? We rapping, right? Ain't nothing hip hopping in here. We rapping. That's what I'm talking about. The original art form. Ain't nothing hip hopping about this show. It's about rapping. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna play your music. And we're gonna play Modi's song.
Modi? Okay,
Yeah,
for sure.
we're gonna play
Let me
Modi's
hear that,
song.
man. Let me hear that, because I know
Yeah.
she got gas.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use Unstoppable. She's on YouTube.
All right.
Which one you want us to play?
Hey, I'm gonna need your info after this, man, so we
Yeah,
can put
we
something
go-
together, do some music or something.
All right, that sounds good. That's what's up.
For sure. You already know.
Modi Unstoppable.
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 Yeah. There's a bunch of songs. Which one you want us to play off that song? Which one
It
you
don't
want?
matter.
Jihad Money. Here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna play that one, the newest one, G.I. Money. This is Mo. So introduce your song, Mo.
Which one are you playing?
Jihad Money.
G.I. Money. It's G.I. Money. Play it back.
Run it back.
That's
It's G.I. Money.
your money.
Yeah.
Jihad Money. Let's see.
It's off your
That's not
Unstoppable CD.
Oh.
It's
Woo Jihad.
It's Unstoppable J
Jihad,
Money.
yeah.
No, not that. No, Feel So Good.
Unstoppable by Mo D, featuring J Money and Ujahad.
Yeah, that one. This one up here at the top.
Yeah.
It's biblical.
Yeah.
My name is Compa Peas, and
Sizzle. We gotta cut that. That was loud. Yeah, bruh. Safari's not working. Oh, MFG. Come on now. Let's do this out here having technical difficulties. Alright, let's see if we'll do this way.
No, just hit the button right there.
No, that's what I'm trying to, that's what it's doing. No, you can set it up. Because it's going to quit doing that every single time.
Let's just say,
Safari quit working unexpectedly. That's why I was running it the way I was. At least it was playing. There's no way to get both. You have to pick one or the other. Either talk to them with no music or music, and then talk to them.
And maybe y'all can look up my YouTube, man, and slide me in there, man, and so Mo can hear some of my, you feel me, gas.
We got
You
her,
dig?
for sure. We got hers pulling up right now. We're just trying to get the windows.
You hear me? Cause I pull up to Mississippi on them, man. You hear me?
Well, pull up, nigga, pull up.
And
It's a click.
Yeah.
You just gotta let it be. There you go. There we go. All right, now we got it.
We're unstoppable. I don't think y'all niggas can fuck with us, cause we already mapping out what we wanna be. But like no other, cause we're going to continue grinding to reach the top spot. We unstoppable. I don't think y'all niggas can fuck with us, cause we're already mapping out what we wanna be. But like no other, cause we're going to continue grinding to reach the top spot.
I would never sell my soul, but I got a dream. People start hating, living my life. All these rappers, put them in the trash. See me in the car, but I'm still dreaming. All my life, but I'm still flexing. I'm not a trap dude, I'm a good dude. See me on TV, shout out to my haters. Going to the car, but I'm still fly. Playing football, going to the draft. Like the NBA, but I got money. Up in Jersey, throwing footballs. People just hating, got my own label. Music still selling, but I'm still ballin'. Wearing throwbacks, but I'm still fresh. Money still rolling, but I got a dream. Wearing suits now, but I'm still growing.
We're unstoppable. I don't think y'all niggas can fuck with us, cause we already mapping out what we wanna be. But like no other, cause we're going to continue grinding to reach the top spot. We unstoppable. I don't think y'all niggas can fuck with us, cause we're already mapping out what we wanna be. But like no other, cause we're going to continue grinding to reach the top spot.
What you thought? This was gonna be peaches and cream. Nah, nigga, this is Mo B with the unstoppable team. You feel me? I said UNSTOPP. That's me with the unstoppable UNSTOPP. That's me with the rags to ditches, from ditches to riches, now to fame. The unstoppable, the incredible, remarkable. Don't you know we selling out, sold out shows with dope ass blows, huh? The unstoppable. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope.
my shit, though.
Yeah. So how you came up with that song, though? How y'all came?
How I came up with, I don't, when I heard the beat, I just thought of Unstoppable, and that song actually, I wanted to be on, I wanted to be a soundtrack song for like different sitcoms and stuff, an action movie actually, you know, so that's where I'm really shooting for. I want my songs to be on movies and sitcoms and stuff.
Yeah.
So it could be forever played, you dig?
Yeah, on rotation for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. We all come together and we all network with each other. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all give each other y'all links and everything so y'all could come together and like I said, make this music, bring this art form back to where it used to be. That's what I'm talking about, making good music. Yeah, so what's you got a song on YouTube, right?
Yeah, ELPLAGA 415.
415.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you want us to play?
Lion Tigers.
Play that Lion Tigers the name.
Is that play that
Yeah, we're going to play Lion. All right, we're going to play Prince Dean's song. Lion.
And could we stop it for 1 second?
What's up?
What's up?
Man. So basically, let me introduce the song first,
Oh, yeah,
man.
go
Lion
ahead.
Tigers and Apes is the project that's on The Last of the Thundercats, man. That's on YouTube and on all platforms, also Apple Music and everything like that. But what inspired me about Lion Tigers and Apes, man, because in Fillmore, we got a saying, Fillmore Lion. And we had a hat that said Fillmore Lion, and my cousin is saying Quinn. You feel me? So he was like, you feel me, the pinnacle of this Fillmore. He was the youngest rapper. He in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most shit. And we came from, like, where she at right now. We came from Greenville, Mississippi, to Delta. But you feel me? To over there, man, in Frisco, man. You feel me? My grandpa was in the war. And, man, it was a struggle, man. This film, I done lost 3 brothers. I done lost more brothers than Plier with Ryan, but I ain't scared of dying. I'm scared of not trying. You feel me?
You did. Say it again.
This is bigger, man. This is what we do.
For sure.
Salute, Lion Tigers and Apes.
All right, my brother.
Let's see.
We're going to play your song here. Lion Tigers.
Here we go. There we go.
Donato Geppetto, hello. Yeah. Struggle, bubble, hustle. Let's get it. Lions and tigers and apes. Goon on the bitch, nigga. Goon on the bitch. Lions and tigers and apes. Niggas only had grapes. Lions and tigers and apes. Goon on the bitch, nigga. Goon on the bitch. Lions and tigers and apes. Keep that case shit. It's an adrenaline rush when them choppers right. Look in his eyes, see through his soul what he really bout. Blood in, blood out, it ain't no do-overs. 5 to the chest, 2 to the head, boys really over. You niggas went really outside. I went ape shit when Debo died. I really cried, I ain't wanna question the Lord, but fuck man, why? I'm traumatized, I really heard it since birth. I've been doing dirt, putting in work, keeping it lit. My mama just got COVID, this the craziest shit. I gotta maintain and whip this bang thing and let these choppers ring and let these niggas know it's gang gang. It's plotting, it's plotting, it's plotting, it's plotting. Lions and tigers and apes. Lions and tigers and apes. Had them cookies and niggas only had grapes. Lions and tigers and apes. Lions and tigers and apes.
I feel like I'm randomly. I'm gonna be doing something else. I'm gonna be doing something else randomly. I'm gonna scream out. Cause that was it. It was wrapped up.
That was the end of it?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing something else later today and randomly. Lions and tigers and apes.
I was waiting for another verse or something.
I'm gonna be grocery shopping later tonight. Lions and tigers and apes.
I was waiting for some more.
Yeah, song nowadays they don't want it too long, so that's why I shortened them up, man. I definitely got 2 verses on other stuff.
It's commendable. I fuck with that one. That was cool. That's nice.
We gonna play my boy's song, Rigo song.
All right, I got going something pretty recent. Actually, as a matter of fact, just came out. I want to say a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
It goes by the name
Mighty
you didn't
Fine
even
Lady. Introduce yourself. Tell me about yourself, man.
So myself, I go by Don Rigo, or Yo Soy Don Rigo. Means I am Don Rigo in Spanish. I spent almost close to the last decade in Mexico, and that experience really helped me out quite a bit in regards to like my sound and my music and whatnot. What I want to talk about. This song I created while I was here in Frisco. I've been here for the last year, and I couldn't have made it without the Bay, for real. Like, just being in the Bay, being around people from the Bay, you know, hearing the vocabulary, hearing what's important to folks and whatnot. It's a beautiful thing. So, without further ado, Mighty Fine Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don Rigo.
Damn, Khaled, you getting
I know you love this, baby, but I need your trust too. Cause I'm so ready for what we gon' do. Wavy like the Navy, we're amazing. Baby girl got me going crazy. Money on my mind, but you got my time. Mighty fine lady. Mighty fine lady. Baddie as she know a personality, Mercedes. Ha! I'm just rocking with you. Now we front and center and I'm popping with you. They move their bodies up and down, listen vibing to my sound. Cause everybody feel excited in the kindness of the town. I'm the kind of players that play today, but we don't play around. So there's only one question, babe, how you like me now? I know you love this, baby, but I need your trust too. Cause I'm so ready for what we gon' do. Wavy like the Navy, we're amazing. Baby girl got me going crazy. Money on my mind, but you got my time. Mighty fine lady. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. So ready, so ready. Right now, 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 right now. I know you love this, baby, but I need your trust too. Cause I'm so ready for what we gon' do. Wavy like the Navy, we're amazing. Baby girl got me going crazy. Money on my mind, but you got my time. Mighty fine lady.
Yeah, Mighty Fine Lady.
It's a mighty fine song. This was for the
Yeah, like I said, I couldn't have made
I'm
that.
fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
I appreciate you. I felt very felt like Bay making that shit.
That's something on the beach or something, man, or on a yacht, man, on a boat going under the bridge. You can bump that.
Right? Yeah. Oh, Math, how you feeling? What you want to rock with?
We could do So Serious.
Want to do So Serious?
Yeah, we got a song that I did back in the day. Just like I said, it was just for the people in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Just let's give it a little education in the hood, and just for us to do the right thing. That's all. So we just talk about the hood. So this is about the hood.
Somebody's at a Buffalo.
This is rap, not hip hop.
Number 2 NFL draft pick, CJ.
So serious. We're so serious. So serious. We're so serious. We're so
A lot of my brothers went out with the blast. Say, look around, we done ran for the cash. Locked on the corner, just selling that dope. A young people got hung on the rope. Say, check the statistics. Millions never made it, gone too soon. Count the 7 digits, the world gone ballistic. Runners ran for their lives, caught in an explosion. Check the American pride, hatred reigns supreme. What's really going on? The chickens half came home to roost. Check your tampon, man up, stand up. You better check your children. Too many found in the system. Made the wrong decision, pay the price for the next generation. The struggle will continue. Democracy's a gold teacher, check the menu. Without so-called job, we at the bottom of the pile. Shooting dope in our face, and our nation's gone wild.
So serious. We're so serious. So serious. We're so serious.
I'm so serious about what I do. So
so serious. I don't know about you, so serious about the flows I got. And I'ma live to be a legend, like Biggie and Pac. I often talk about the struggle, cause that's what it is. You hear me talk about the motherland, cause that's where we live. How can we change the world when we can't change ourselves? So what you waiting on? We already living in hell. But if you got it in your blood and it's flowing through your veins, then it is what it is, and ain't nothing gon' change. I'ma put it in God's hand. We came from the motherland, shackled and chained, 10,000 miles we came. I ain't gon' never forget. We always born with a gift, and I'ma keep on rapping till my body gets stiff. Put my foot to the pedal, it's in the star and the rebel. With a man on a mission, we don't need no more permission. So serious. We're so serious. So serious.
So serious. We're so serious.
We're so hip-hop, playing songs of the past. Yo, it was made to last. From Run DMC, Houdini, Curtis Blow, they came with serious death flows, keeping our history alive. From the language of rap, I'm stating the facts. It wasn't all about the money. Selling out our form for the cash, man, that's not funny. This is my point. Hip-hop was created to talk about the struggle, but instead we do the hustle in society to make a place a lasting home. While Mac and Martin, they stood alone, trying to bring about change with dignity and pride. As many of us know, we felt the pain as we stood our ground during the days of segregation and demonstration. We came together creating a black nation. Now nothing's left to keep us together as a people. This is how we ended up in the sequel. Man, that's serious. So serious. We're so serious.
Yeah.
So serious.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're so serious.
Yeah. Yeah. Hip hop. That's rap, not hip hop. That's rap, not hip hop. The civil rights movement. You understand me? That's what we was talking about. That's what it was, hip hop. Yeah, that was rap.
I love when talented people are able to come together like we are together. Right
We
now.
rapping, not hip hopping on this show.
It's
That's what I'm
phenomenal.
talking about.
It's phenomenal.
Ain't no hip hop to the hip hop, none of that. Y'all ain't none of that on here.
None of us.
We don't play that on here.
None of us are brand
We
new.
do
So
hip
what y'all
hop.
got coming up in the near future, man, with the show? Like, what y'all gonna be doing?
We
Like,
go.
what's coming up? What's
What's the
new?
next episode?
We just
filming?
said we gonna do the next show. We gonna do on a woman. We go back and forth. We do keeping our black history alive. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. You know, I just want to keep and have other artists that want to come on here and promote their music and talk about the industry and just keeping it real. Rap. That's what we want people to come on here and rap. You know what I'm saying? And keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what our art form is. Rap before hip hop. That's the name of my show. Keep it real. You know, let the truth be told. It was rap before hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was rap. You had to rap first. You had to have flow first. You had to have talent first. You understand me? Before
Get in the door unless you could spit a flow. You feel me?
Yo, and you still gotta spit a flow down, cause you ain't hip hop if you can't spit a flow. You understand? You ain't hip hop if you can't freestyle. Okay? You understand me?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know the rules, you ain't hip hop. How you call yourself hip hop if you don't know the rules?
That's real.
You gotta rap first. You gotta get this first. That's how it happened.
And stay up.
You know what I'm saying? You had to bust a flow first.
And get back up.
You had to be
you
had to be recognized first.
Man.
Okay, you had to bust a flow first.
I'm not saying no
Speak
names.
on it, man, because the Ghetto Geppetto, the spokesman of the ghetto, the till tapper, the safe cracker, the real jacker, I need to know this.
Hey, you need to know this. That's why we keep it real. We rapping. We rapping on this show. We don't be hip hopping. Ain't none of that hip hop to the hip.
We
No.
always get back up.
But I want to hear from Mo D.
No.
Man, I want to hear from Mo D because she over there cheesing.
She rap. That's what I'm talking about. Mo rap. Mo be rapping. She a MC and she's an MC.
You feel me? Taking notes.
She an MC. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We got MCs on here. We got MCs and rappers on here. We ain't got hip hoppers on here. Ain't none of us hip hoppers. Ain't none of us do that hip to the hop to the hippity hop on here.
You would just touch something that's special to me. Because I'm not gonna say no names, but I know of a San Francisco artist right now. He refuses to get on stage because he got booed one time. My thing, bruh. I don't give a I'm not saying I make the best music, but if you boo me, I'm not going nowhere. This is my new home.
Man, get your panties out of the bunch, man.
Straight up. Straight, man.
A good cookie blunt, man, and slow down.
Some people that get knocked down, they stay down. We don't stay down.
Homeboy, the rules still exist. If you come up in the club and you can't flow, you ain't got no skills and you don't perform, you get booed. That's what I'm talking about. You had to perform number one in the beginning. You had to have flow in the beginning. It was none of that. Nigga, you get booed.
Figure it out. Keep going.
They get booed. Off the biggest stage.
Yes.
And he came back hard.
You got to. You can't just get booed and let that be your legacy. No, son. All right, cool. Y'all ain't vibing with this. Let me go ahead and figure something out. Come on.
But
now.
check this out. Ain't none of us on this show gonna get booed because you know we got flow. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna mess with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we hip, we rap. They ain't gonna mess with us. Them fools ain't gonna come on here and mess with us because we rap. We don't do no hip hop. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't want to mess with us because we rap. We don't do no damn hip hop on this show. Okay, so that's what time it is.
But ain't nobody
Let the truth be told.
Ain't nobody on this show
Let the truth
be deterred by somebody else. What somebody else got to say. Oh, you don't like what I'm doing? Okay, good
Yo,
for you.
well.
I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna still do my show. I'm gonna still rap. I'm gonna still make this music. I'm gonna still be a graphic designer. I'm gonna still do my thing.
Rap gonna still exist.
That's real.
We
When y'all get a chance, man, this my label right here, man. Cloud Surfing Apparel, man. I do clothes too. I've been doing this for 7 years now, man. And we in 5 stores. You feel me?
Nice.
Cloud Surfing Apparel.
Cloud
you feel me?
Surfing.
We got shirts, sweaters, tank tops. Man, we got it all, man. We got this another design right there. You feel me? Exotic Clouds, man.
Yeah. So tell us where we could. So tell us we could find you before you get off before we gotta go. So let us know where we can find you.
So you can find me on cloud _surfing_apparel on Instagram. And then you can also find me at cloudsurfing415.com. I got a website up.
Nice.
And then Mo, for you, for our connection, it's 415-684-5099.
Oh, check this out. Check this out.
You're gonna have to just hit me up on Facebook, Mo D. You feel me?
I got you. Say
and plus, I'll hook you up. Don't worry about it. I'll hook y'all all up.
Okay. Because
I'll be the go-between. I'll be the go-between. I'll send her all your information, and we're going to go back.
Throw me an alley-oop. I'm going to slam dunk it.
He'll slam alley-oop his damn self, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but I'll be hooking up everybody, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. We all good.
Okay.
I ain't no player hater. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
I ain't no player hater. No, don't even go. No, I'm going to hook you up there. Hey, so Mo, tell us where you can find you and everything before you go.
You can find me on YouTube under Web Entertainment, Modee, MODEE. Everything Modee, Twitter, Latasha D. Myers. Everything's under Modee. You'll find me.
Hell yeah, Miss
Modee. For sure.
Okay, so Don Ringo.
For myself, I just released my first book. It's called Way Past Wild. Y'all can check that out. It's sold exclusively through my Patreon.
Salute.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's a big accomplishment for myself personally. You can find that patreon.com/Homeless Mayor Variety Show. Once again, it's patreon.com/Homeless Mayor Variety Show. And the book's called Way Past Wild. It's more or less a fictionalized autobiography of my life. I've kind of done a lot in a lot of different areas, and it's it's cool. It's doing stuff, and I'm literally in the talks of getting the movie sold right now, so it's exciting. I'm very, 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 very excited.
Oh man, blessings on that, man.
Thank you very much. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we got a lot of up and coming artists on here on this show. that nobody know about, but you know about them now because you done messed with my show.
Period.
So you know what I'm
El
saying? This,
Plaga 415 on YouTube also, man, for any music.
Hell
El
yeah.
Plaga 415 YouTube. ELPLAGA 415.
yeah, this is OMF. You can find me on every all musical and digital platforms. You can find my show on YouTube and Facebook. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook and Twitter under OMF Posse. You can find all my live performances and videos and interviews on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter under OMF Posse. You know, I like to thank all my guests. I'm so thankful for y'all, you know, and I appreciate everything y'all done and y'all support my show. And we'll talk to y'all next month, September. OMF, let the truth be told. Rap Now to Hip Hop. We out.
Appreciate y'all.
And thank y'all.
Have a
I'll
great
talk
day,
to y'all later. Peace.
For sure, Mo D.
Yeah. Woo. That should be fade to black. Back in